to my channel. My name is Destiny. This is Afro-Pinionated, and in today's video, I am going to be using a little deep conditioning combo. So here I have this Nature's Little Secret mixed fruit nutrient rich deep conditioner. Y'all know I had this forever. I got the old packaging in the big container and everything, and I'm almost done with it. I think there's only like one use in here, but I'm going to be using it with the Curls and Potions rice water and bamboo hair rinse because I'm gonna tell y'all at the end, but I like this a lot. It is a great product. But oh, before I take this off, listen y'all, I wash my hair with this ion hard water shampoo, and this is really good. Like, are you a favorite? Is it a favorite? Like, this just worked so well in my hair, and I don't know, my hair felt really good. Like, it felt like super clean without being stripped, without doing too much. Like, my hair doesn't feel dry, crusty, crispy, none of that. And it felt clean. Like, it felt like it was nothing on my hair. And I actually have hard water. California, everybody got hard water unless you got a filter. But yeah, using this did something. It did. And you know, it's cheap. I got it from Sally's. I think I only paid like $4 for it. Girl, that one is the truth. But I'm also, we're gonna do like a little life update, a little chit chat and whatnot. Y'all know I struggle. Okay, I struggle with multitasking. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I'll just show y'all me applying it, and then we'll get into the little chit chat when I put my bonnet on. Okay, y'all, so since I never have talked about this on my channel, let's talk about this one. So it does smell like peaches. It smells like peaches. It is like a thicker kind of deep conditioner. You know, it's just a little thick. For me, it hasn't had like any slip and whatnot. Girl, I hope I got enough. It really hasn't had like slip for me. It just you know, also it's one of those ones that like it doesn't like soften up my hair when I put it on. Like sometimes with deep conditioners, you know, like you immediately put it on your hair and your hair is just like, bam, sis, is softer. But like this one's not one of those for me, not at all. That all applied, and I'm gonna let it sit on here for about 30 minutes. Set a timer. If I don't set a timer, girl, this could go on for hours, honey. So yeah, since I'm probably not gonna show you guys how my hair looks after I rinse it out, I already know how this works. Obviously I finished up the whole thing, but don't come for me in the comments, y'all, but this ain't what they be talking about. Like, y'all, this is overhyped. It's overhyped. Now, the first time I used this, I used it with the Curls and Potions Acai Magic Rinse, and I like that. The second time I used this, I just used it by itself. Wasn't really feeling that. It was just okay to me. It felt pretty strengthening for it not to have any protein in it. I understand that some of these fruit extracts can like strengthen your hair and stuff, but it shouldn't feel like that. Like, this is strengthened to the point, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it has enough moisture for me personally. I have to like add something to it. So whenever I use this by itself, it just doesn't give. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't really feel that moisturizing to me. It doesn't feel balanced. So I'm not, yeah, I'm saying this is overhyped. And you know what, Minx Kinks, Tamia from Minx Kinks said that this wasn't what everybody be acting like what it is, you feel me? So my good sis was right, because girl, this is y'all favorites. This is y'all favorites favorite. Like, my favorite's favorite, hell. But no, this one's not a repurchase for me. Like I said, it has a peach smell. It smells good, sure. It's a pretty thick deep conditioner. It's kind of reminds me of the texture of their the coconut milk one, the rose water one too. Like it has like that similar texture, but for me it's just not enough moisture. Like, there's no protein in here. There's no protein, so where's the moisture? I need it to be a little bit more abundant. There's also no slip with this one as well. And with Nature's Little Secret products, I just feel like, even though it spreads well, I feel like it only spreads well because I'm using a lot. Like, I only got 3 uses out of this 12-ounce container, and I just feel like I have to use a lot. Now, what is that? Oh, that's hair. I did have to, on my last section, I did have to go in with the Curl Origin Maracuja Deep Recovery Deep Conditioner. And I've gotten so many uses out of this. I feel like I don't use this 5 times, and I still have one more use in here. You know, and this is a 13.5 ounce jar, but I done use this about 4.5 to 5 times already. And then with this one, I've used this one 3 times and it's gone, and I couldn't even get a full 3 out of it. So like, I don't know, with Nature's Little Secret products, I feel like I have to use a lot in order for my hair to feel like coated. Is that the word? In order for me to feel like I have coated every strand, I do have to use a lot, and I don't like that. But yeah, this one it's very mediocre in my opinion. This rice water, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on my channel before, I don't know, but this is really good. It makes your hair feel moisturized, it helps it to be softened, and really what this does though is give your hair that elasticity. Those curls will go back into formation with this one for sure. Every time I use this, it always adds something to the deep conditioner. It never takes anything away. You might think that this is like super strengthening, but it doesn't feel strengthening in that way. It's more of like an elasticity treatment where your curls just feel, your curls and your kinks, they're just doing what they need to do. So yeah, I really like this one, and I actually use this up too. Well, I've used this several times. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on this deep conditioner and this hair rinse. I already have another one of these. I really enjoy it. I've been liking their hair rinses. So I wanted to go ahead and, you know, give y'all a little life update. There have been I know I've been posting regularly. It's been almost a month since I posted. I was supposed to post Thursday, Wednesday, and it just has not been happening. But y'all, first of all, I quit my job. I quit my job a couple months ago, back in February actually, and one of the best decisions, honestly, y'all, I feel like it was one of my best decisions to do. Like, no bad blood or anything like that. I was there for 3 years. That's pretty much my first real job out of college, so it was great. You know, I learned a lot. I got into a field that I never thought that I would get into. Like, I don't know, it just kind of happened and whatnot. I feel like I learned a lot. I work with pretty cool people. Like, I didn't quit because, oh, I don't like my coworkers or anything like that. I don't like my boss, anything like that. But really, y'all, let me just tell you, these companies, these institutions, these employers, y'all gotta do better with paying y'all people. Like, y'all gotta do better. This is California, like LA County, you know what I'm saying? You can't come with the nickels, the pennies, and the dimes. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? You know, they paying $17 at McDonald's. They paying $17 an hour at Del Taco. They're paying $17 an hour at Jimmy John's. I need y'all to step it up. You can't be giving me a couple dollars within jobs that don't even require a high school diploma. You can't be giving me a couple dollars within their salary and want me to have a bachelor's, want me to have a couple years of experience. Like, you just can't. That's not working anymore. And people are really seeing that because, hello, there's a labor shortage. Who would have thought? In a Panasonic, it's a whole labor shortage, and y'all still continue not to pay people. Like, that's what's crazy. So there definitely was something like, you know, the last straw. You went too far. There was definitely something like that. But for me, the main reason why I quit, I'm tired of being underpaid. Like, I'm tired of being underpaid. Like, that's really my main issue. So basically, I've been there for 3 years. Like I said, I only made $1.76 more than what I started with, which is crazy to me because, you know, in California, the average house is like $800,000. They're charging $1,400 for a studio. Gas is $6. You know what I'm saying? The math not mathing. Like, how I worked there for 3 years and I'm only making $1.76 more than when I started. That's insane. That is like the number one thing. The number two thing is that the flexibility wasn't there for me. So for, you know, over 18 months, we was working from home. I didn't have to come into the office at all, ever. And suddenly you wanted us to come back for whatever reason. And this was when Delta was doing what Delta was doing, okay? So you wanted me to come back to the office full-time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Okay, I came back to the office. Then they was like, oh, well, you can work from home for 2 days. I was like, even better. That's awesome. Then they were like, actually, no, come back to the, like, I'm not a yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a yo-yo. I shouldn't have to be, I work in a database. I worked, past tense, in a database. Like, there was no reason for me to have to go into the office at all. I should have only had to go into the office 1 day a week if you just wanted to have somebody there. They was like, oh, you know, work from home. Oh, come in 3 days out the week. Oh, no, actually come back the full 5 days. So I was getting annoyed with that because I'm feeling like a yo-yo. Stop changing my schedule. Like, stop. Okay, just stop it. And then another thing, the third thing was like, I just felt like there wasn't really a lot of growth for us. There's kind of like a high turnover rate. So there probably was about 30 people that quit, 20 to 30 people that quit. And personally, I think it's because of the pay. Like, y'all paying people pennies and dimes, and you know what I'm saying, that's insufficient. So because there's such like a high turnover rate, I felt like I kept having to do other people's jobs, and I just couldn't, like, there wasn't any growth for me in my own position, if that makes any sense. Like, granted, I was learning to do other things, I was taking on other things, but it wasn't really, the things that I was learning, the projects that I was doing, they didn't really fall into like my specific job realm. It was other people's job. Like, okay, so the assistant director quit, so I had to start doing something that she was doing. The data entry person, they quit, so I had to start doing their job. Like, it's just, you know, doing other people's job, and I can't really, I don't know, like, obviously I wanted more responsibility, I wanted to learn how to do other things, but I just felt like because there was so much turnover, I couldn't really do that. I had to do like more day-to-day tasks, more like, I don't want to say menial, like they're not important, because they are, but they're just like monotonous, you know what I mean? And you know, it's a database, like a lot of things are going to be you know, monotonous. They're gonna be like monotonous tasks, but that's the thing. And then the thing that just, I'm like, all right, it's too much, this is enough, is after, you know, after 20 months, 22 months, they were like, suddenly, now we're imposing this mandate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, you don't pay me enough to be able to dictate whether you don't pay me enough to be able to dictate like what I do with my body. So no. And I'm not like an anti, you know, girl, I'm not anti that, but I just feel like for you to not pay me a wage that, you know, I can't even afford an apartment. I can't afford a house. How you think you could tell me what to do with my body? Like, you're not even giving me a livable wage, but yet you want me to have a degree and you want me to have a couple years of experience. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to make the math and it's not doing it. Just like, you know, I'm always getting told, oh, you know, I was always getting told, I need you to take the lead on this. I need you to, you know what I'm saying? I need you to train. I need you to take the lead. And I'm like, ooh. Ooh. Looked at my W-2. I looked at my check stub. I even checked the 1040. And it's giving follow the lead money, not take the lead. So we've got a few wires crossed here, you know. It was definitely like that. But all in all, I feel really good though. If you are an OG, if you've been here a long time, y'all know back in 2020, that was the first time that I took the LSAT. So obviously with me taking the LSAT, you already know what I want to do. Obviously that means that I want to be a lawyer. Really, I was only supposed to take off 2 years in between school, but that obviously didn't happen. But I'm kind of glad that this all worked out the way that it did, because that definitely put some fire under my ass so that, you know, I could get to doing what it is I really want to do with my life. And clearly that's being an attorney, and the next step in that is to go to law school. So I was contemplating a lot of different things. I was like, I don't know, maybe I should just go part-time so that I can still work, so I won't have to take out as much loans and I can start, you know, paying some out of pocket. Then I was like, but that's just a lot. I have to go an extra year. And I have, like, if you go part-time, you have to go straight through. Like, you don't have any summers for, you know, you have to work. You're working and you're going to school, and you don't have, there's no break. Like, there's absolutely no break. You have to go the entire year in order to finish in 4 years. And it's in your best interest to finish in 4 years, because even though you're going to have time, a lot of these schools are still uber expensive. Like, for part-time tuition, you might still be paying $30,000-$40,000 a year, which is crazy for you to only be going part-time. That's crazy. And so yeah, I feel like after I prayed and everything, because I was going to do it, I was going to comply, but I like prayed about it. I kind of got it, like, it disturbed my spirit to comply, to be honest. I felt like if I did, then I would have been stagnant. I'd have been like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna stay here, whatever. Who knows when I would have started school? Like, who knows? Because I'm a procrastinator, and if there's a little bit of doubt, my mind just magnifies that, and, you know, it holds me back a lot of times. But, you know, with me quitting, I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna do with my life? So I got on it, y'all. I took the LSAT for the 3rd time, and then finally got my personal statements together. I got my letter of recommendation together, and I got my monies together, because girl, it is not cheap. Even applying to these schools, girl, it's not cheap. All of that, I applied. Actually, I've already gotten a couple of acceptances. I'm still waiting on a few. So yeah, girl, my next venture is law school. Also, yeah, I just really wanted to, you know, let me serve as a reminder. Let me tell y'all, oh, hold on. Back to my, the job and the wage thing. Like, my peers, like the people that I used to, back when I was a student, when I worked with, who have like similar work experience, we have, you know, they're making $7-8 more than me per hour. I have another friend that works at kind of like in the same industry. You know, she's getting, they're paying for 50%, I believe, of her MBA, and she makes more than me. Everybody makes more than me, and I'm just feeling real like, That's ghetto. And it had its benefits and I definitely learned a lot. But when I started looking at my position, you know, when I was like, dang, I might have to quit, I started looking at other jobs and business is booming. First of all, everybody's hiring. So I'm looking at other jobs and I'm like, damn, I am severely underpaid. I'm like, people in different states, in freaking Tennessee, how they making 10,000 more than me for the same job title? It's Tennessee. The cost of living is way lower and y'all not even like, it was just getting to that point. It was time. I feel like this position served its purpose. You know, whether I go to school or not, I can enter this field. I have enough experience and you know, just added it to my resume. So don't get caught up in these jobs, y'all. If you're not being paid, if you're not being promoted, if they're not giving you the title that you have earned, that you have worked for, don't be afraid to separate yourself from that employer. Goodbye. Because they don't care about you. They want to take the most from you and give you the least. Okay, they want to give you, you feel me, pennies. They don't want to have to contribute to you. A lot of them, they don't feed into you, they just take. So if you're thinking about leaving, girl, get on it and leave. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Yeah, let me go ahead and get on out of here before this camera start cutting up. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Ooh. And I hope that you guys have a blessed, awesome, amazing, prosperous week filled with peace. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.